Yeah.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to BroTalk. We're back. We missed another day. Yeah, that was fun. How are you? How are you both?
Tired.
I'm pretty good actually. I'm tired, but I'm good right now.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get in today's discussions.
that's good.
I'm
That's
I'm
good.
I'm good. I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm very tired. I've been so busy the
Jeez.
past month, probably like 3 weeks or so. I'm just nonstop going. I'm just tired.
I am very tired as well. This week I decided that even though I was still doing school, I wanted to try to work 50s again. It's not going great.
Sounds like a mistake.
But it sounds like money, and I need that.
Sounds like a
Money.
mistake.
It is. It's both of those things. It's both a mistake and extra cash flow, even though the government takes enough that I hardly notice the difference.
Bro, just to kind of give you an idea, my most recent paycheck should have been like $1,700, and then I got freaking what was it? Almost 300, about 250 taken out with just taxes. I'm like, that's highway robbery, dude. Like that's over
On
10%.
1,700, you had 250 taken out?
Oh, over a little bit, yeah, a little bit more than that. I'm
What
pretty
the
sure.
heck?
Yeah, it was.
I'm
Stupid.
getting
Maybe-
freaking
maybe I'm-
screwed because I get the same amount taken out from my $700 checks.
Well, the thing is like cost of living here is so much more, and like there's state tax and all that crap, and then of course I have to pay, like my medical stuff, my insurance. So like overall, I'm taking, I think it's close to like 15-20% out of my paycheck is taken out every single check because of all that crap. It sucks.
Ooh,
Wowzers.
that's
Yeah.
pretty not okay.
I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm being honest. I think it's the most annoying thing in the world that I have to pay so much money for taxes.
I do too. I have one deduction, only one, and they're like, you know what? You worked full time, or you worked overtime, so thank you so much. Since you worked overtime, we're gonna take a higher ratio, because that makes sense. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah, I know.
obnoxious to see because the difference between my normal and my overtime checks should be like $250, and it ends up being like $50 difference. Because
So it's not even worth
They take
it.
a higher amount. I mean, it'll be worth it sort of when I get the tax return, because
Yeah.
literally none of that is going to be kept by them, because I'm a student,
Yeah.
b on my own. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Tis fine.
I get you. I mean, all's to say, welcome to Bro Talk.
Heck
Talking
yeah.
about taxes.
Welcome.
We talk
Today,
about our taxes
we are here. We've got Dan.
Hey,
That's Dan right there. The one that
Dan.
looks like Hobo Captain Jack Sparrow.
yeah, dude, for sure.
We've also
Hobo.
got Chance.
Who still doesn't have webcam, by the way, because
Yeah,
I
Chance-
am focusing
ordered
on.
What's
No,
the
no, no,
progress?
no, no.
Progress report
Well,
on your
progress is there's no progress towards camera because a new car takes priority.
Wait, you're getting a new card?
Car, yeah.
Oh, car. I thought you said card. As in
Yeah,
like a
no,
graphics
no, no, no,
card.
no, no. I have to put funds towards a new car
camera. He's
first
get that
before I can start
3090X RTI LMLP.
everything.
No. Yeah, no
My
kidding.
30 series.
Heck yeah.
Bro, that's gonna be nice. I think what's gonna happen is when I get a nice fat bonus, I'm gonna probably end up trying to get a 3070. Wait, is it the 3070s that are better than the 2080 Ti's, or is it the 3080s?
If you don't get the 3090X Super Barney Edition,
Okay,
I'm gonna be really
okay.
disappointed.
Dude, listen, if you're not doing any video editing, if you're just playing games and you buy a 3090, you're dumb. You only need a 3090 if you're like trying to encode like 5 different videos at once. That's the only time you need it.
No,
Don't you
you
do
gotta
that?
get
I
that
thought you
premium
did that, Dan.
performance.
Could have sworn
Yeah,
that
I
you
encode.
were editing all of your, you know what? So, anyways, we're gonna do what Dan does. We're just gonna ask a question here.
That's right, you are.
Oh, and also as a side note, Tim should be joining us when he gets done with a phone call. But Chance,
Ooh. Yes.
what is the average airspeed of a swallow?
Why the hell would I know that?
What kind of question is that?
Yeah, what kind of
Have you not
question
seen
is
Monty Python and the Holy
You can
Grail?
learn, Chance.
I don't
It's a Monty
know.
Python and the Holy Grail reference.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
know.
Who has seen that in recent memory?
I mean, I did, but I don't remember that.
I haven't seen it at all, so.
Dude, Holy Grail's like the best movie ever.
Ooh.
I will accept
What?
that as your answer. That it is the best movie ever.
Gotta put these back
And I
on.
will say that you are correct. Failed successfully. It's good stuff. Dan,
Yeah.
what is your eyesight ratio?
My eyesight ratio, 20/20.
Why do you wear glasses? Like,
They're blue light
really-
glasses.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The
Blue light
blue
glasses.
light.
I stare at a phone screen all day for work, and then when I come home and I'm here, I have 2 monitors shining directly into my eyes in a dark room with a purple light on. So I decided I need to start wearing these again, even if there's a bad glare. I mean, I need it to protect my eyes. So
Just be like all them TikTokers. Get them rainbow lights that alternate.
yeah, you want them rainbow lights?
Yeah,
that
dude, come
alternate
on, man.
like a
You better
blind?
alternate your fucking colors in your room, dude.
I can alternate
used to
mine
do that.
manually.
I used to do that.
Let's see
Listen,
here.
you better do
We're
it.
gonna go red. We're gonna go
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh, there we go.
God, you look like
Oh.
that girl from fucking Willy Wonka. Blueberry girl.
The blueberry
Blueberry.
chick.
And we are.
That was a good one, Chance. That was a
back
good
to
one.
Normal. There we go. Jeez.
That was a good. I like that. I need to watch Willy Wonka again. I really do. I love that movie.
I don't.
What?
The
Okay.
the original one is just kind of old, and the Tim Burton one is Tim Burton.
Wait. Did you just
Tim
hate on a
Burton.
movie because you said it was old?
It's just yes I did.
Why'd you say? Oh no, never
What the frick, Grant? You hate a movie because of its age?
mind.
That's like saying you hate
No,
a
like
person because
you
they're
watched
old.
like there are some movies you can watch today that are really old that you're like, okay, that's fine, but that one just it feels
it
old.
feels its age.
I get that. Oh.
We
There we
have
go.
Tim back. Tim, how you doing?
Hey,
I am doing fan-freaking-tastic.
he is
Good.
dying on the
Fabulous.
inside.
So I just asked
Shut up.
Chance and Dan questions, so I suppose I should ask you a question.
Yes.
Oh, what the heck?
Who
What are
is
you
the
asking?
best Avenger?
Who is the best Avenger?
Don't get this wrong. It's not an opinion thing. You're either right or you're wrong.
I mean,
Uh,
if Disney didn't own the property, it would obviously be Ant-Man.
obviously be Ant-Man. I mean, I actually kind of agree with you on that one because I do like Paul Rudd.
Like Paul Rudd.
I mean, Paul
yeah,
Rudd's-
like Paul Rudd
Paul
is
Rudd's
cool, but you
great.
can't judge the superhero based on the actor.
But I mean,
I mean,
when you
who's the
say
best
Captain
Avenger?
America, you think of freaking Chris Evans. Or when you think of Tony Stark, you think of Robert Downey Jr.
When I think of Tony Stark, I think of Iron Man.
Yeah.
No, I think of
Robert Downey
RDJ.
Jr. Yeah.
What?
Listen.
What?
I
What?
think of the actors.
Is this
I
a
think of
nerd
the
thing for
actors.
me to just relate them to the superhero, not to the actor?
No,
I
I'd relate
couldn't care
to
less
the-
about the actor. Like,
I relate him to the
I'm sorry.
superhero.
I'm sorry, Robert Downey Jr. has played Tony Stark and or Iron Man for the past, 10 years now? So,
Yeah, I'm with Tim.
I mean, they're pretty much hand in hand.
Yeah. That's what I say. I mean, it's
I mean-
just because, like,
I mean, when you say Luke Skywalker, you think Mark Hamill, right?
I just
no,
think
I think
Luke
just
Skywalker.
think Star Wars.
Yeah.
The actor's name is never the first thing that comes to my mind.
well,
I mean, who's the best? Who's the best Joker?
easily Heath Ledger.
I would say Heath Ledger, but I haven't seen the new one with
That
Phoenix.
one doesn't count though because it's actually not like in the same universe or whatever. Like it could have been its own movie from what I've heard.
Well, then how are you gonna say that? If they have to be in the same universe, how can you, like, ask who the best Joker was? Because each one was their own universe.
Well, I mean, here's the
Exactly.
thing. Yeah, I guess you're kind of
So
right
who's
on
the
that
best
one. But
Avenger?
That's all one universe.
I mean, no. There's plenty of different universes.
It's
in the
it's a
Avengers
Marvel
timelines.
universe. It's literally one.
I mean, you could say the Marvel
Literally one.
Cinematic Universe, or you could talk about the comic universes.
You literally
I mean,
brought
there's
up the
plenty of different
actors,
universes.
so obviously you're talking about the cinematic.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously talking about
What?
the best.
What?
The best Marvel Avenger
Tim.
is from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Paul Rudd's Ant-Man.
All right, so like I said, you either read or you're wrong, and you were wrong. But we're gonna move on here.
No, you're wrong.
So real quick, ask me how I got this rock.
No. So, anyways,
Dan, I'm pretty
Dan, how'd you
sure
get that
spent
rock?
Like $5 in the inner city.
No, I actually took it from somebody's pond that I delivered a package to. I saw that it was really flat and smooth, so I took it from their pond.
Speaking of which, okay,
This is how you
so Dan just mentioned that he
take it
delivered
fired.
packages to people. I saw a video of an Amazon delivery driver.
Oh,
I think Tim knows which
I
one I'm
think I
talking
know which
about.
one you're talking
This
about.
lady pulled
Is
up
this the
next to the
one-
door. She jumped out, ran up to the door. Van kept moving. She didn't put
Sounds
her
like
van
a-
in park. She put in like freaking
So-
neutral or something.
Sounds like a grade A idiot because I can't say the other word.
But it got
you
better.
know.
It got better.
I mean,
They had a Ring camera, and then they also had like their camera like up that was able to see the van. But the Ring camera showed her just like going to like the edge to like just where she could see the door, just hucked the package like a frisbee, started walking back, then realized her van was moving, so she ran back. Van hit the house, and then she just like took off.
What?
And by the way, when she backed out of
Wait.
this, she almost hit the mailbox twice.
did she film this?
She didn't,
Or
but
was
the
this
the
filmed
cameras
by
got it.
security?
The house camera got it. So they had to call Amazon, and then apparently she tried to like say no, and they're like, "Well, we have it on camera." So then she was like, "Well, yeah, I did that."
Sounds like a grade A idiot.
Like,
I
Yeah.
understand how hard it is to put your freaking car in park. Like that's all I'm saying. It's not that hard. You
it's
you
not.
hold the brake and you shift it up. It's that
It's
easy.
also not that hard to take the extra 4 or 5 steps to just set the package down instead of throwing whatever the contents are.
Yeah.
Oh, like straight up, if it's like something super light and you can tell it's like a document or something or like a piece of paper, like I'll get close enough, but I kind of just like frisbee it onto the porch because I'm not going to walk all the way up just to then bend down to set it down. Like I'm just going to kind of give it a little toss if it's something light. If it's something heavy, then I don't. But
Yo, Jeff, I got your employee here saying that he's lazy. Just deliver the package correctly.
He's not lazy.
Grant,
He's not lazy.
You
He's
take the
literally-
extra couple
I'm
steps,
not
you
lazy.
set it down. You don't
I
frisbee
literally
someone's
just-
package.
I literally just told you I'm going to do it if it's as light as air. I literally just said if it's like an envelope, I'm just going to kind of give it a little toss.
He's
I don't understand
literally
how
taking
your small brain doesn't comprehend that.
his smooth.
I don't care
brain,
how
his
light it
smooth
is.
small
It's the
brain.
fact that it's someone else's property at that point. Like why would you
Okay.
why would you not just,
Okay.
just drop it off?
Yeah.
I do drop it off. It's not like I stand 50 feet away and throw it like a frisbee.
You just
What?
said that you toss it.
I said I get close
says
and I give it a little toss. Grant, how small is your brain?
I don't
Mom and Dad
understand
stop fighting.
how it's
Oh,
ever
man.
okay though to ever
mean,
do that.
He's taking target logic. Saving steps is saving time, which is saving money.
We all know target
next time I
logic
do
is
that-
not
next time I
good.
do it, Grant. Next time I do it, I will video it and I'll send it to you to show exactly what I mean.
Oh, now you're gonna be on your phone while you're at work.
Oh, no, straight up, my boss doesn't
Next
care.
thing
I'm
you
one
know,
of the most
he's
efficient
gonna
people.
leave his van in neutral.
Leave his van in neutral.
Next time anything comes up like this, I'm just gonna leave and it will be okay, and you guys can continue. I get crucified for just telling you how I live my life, and I hate it.
I would like to say that chat agreed. At least one person in chat agreed
That
Well, Chad
With me.
is wrong.
that is wrong.
that you shouldn't toss people's property.
I mean,
You know what, Grant? I want you to order glass so I can throw it through your freaking window.
Grant,
Yes, I believe
Grant,
that you would totally be the one to come and deliver that.
Yes, I
The
would. I
2
would make
states
a special
away.
trip.
Grant,
Special
they
trip.
pay for shipping and handling for a reason. That's basically their package insurance.
Yes.
But if they're paying for the shipping and handling, why wouldn't you handle it correctly?
I do handle them correctly, Grant.
Why is this a conversation we
Why?
even need to have?
Oh my
Because
gosh.
content.
No, this isn't content. This is retardation, Grant.
No, this is quality content.
This
This
is
is
ragging
right. Oh
on
my
Dan. This is
gosh.
ragging on Dan.
Oh
The
my goodness.
podcast.
Move on.
I mean-
just move forward. This is
You
stupid.
wanted me to host this,
feel
and I
like
am
the
hosting
chat
the
is
heck
rough.
out of it.
You're not
feel like
hosting anything. You're just giving me crap.
For doing your job wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Dan, I'm over here trying to defend you.
I'm sorry, like Tim, not to be rude, but I literally can't hear you half the time. Like, thing is because you're on your phone, when other people talk, they like their voice like overshadows yours, and I just can't hear you.
Turn me up.
I do. I have you up, but when someone else talks over you, they take priority through Discord.
Shut up. That's it. Now I'm not on your side anymore, Dan. I was trying to defend you.
Alright. Well,
All I'm saying
now
is
that
move
Dan's
on
on his
or I'm
own,
done.
now I'm
Like, I
willing
got
to
better
move
things
on.
to do, dude.
Now I'm willing to move on. So,
Jesus Christ.
so first topic
Next
here.
topic.
First topic. So Microsoft decided to do a little thing. They're now allowing Xbox owners to stream Xbox One games on the iPhone and iPad.
Excuse
Yep.
me?
Well, there's the Xbox like game streaming thing that you could already do it for other devices.
XCloud.
Yeah, XCloud.
XCloud. Okay, is that what it is? Okay. I didn't
That's
know
what
that,
it's called.
but yeah. So now they're allowing it on the iPhone and iPad. I mean, honestly, I don't know why they didn't in the first place. It's just free business for them.
I'm pretty sure it had to do with something with Apple.
Yeah, it was Apple
I
being
remember
stupid and pretty much blocking it, saying like we won't allow you to do this. So then
Okay.
Xbox had to figure a way around it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then that's fair. The article worded that weird then because they literally said Microsoft now lets them do it, and so it's like if they already want it, yeah. That's
Okay.
some weird stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
mean-
originally put it on just in the first place, like just for fun. But then Apple was like, "No, screw you! Like, we're not going to let you do that because we're Apple and we can." So then Microsoft figured a way to like get around that. Originally, they were going to do browser based, to where you could just like do it through Safari. I'm not. Apparently, there's an app you can get now, but I don't know how that's coming. If it can't go through the App Store, I don't know what's happening with that. But
Interesting.
You figure that out.
Apple's just really controlling of their products, and it's obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
there comes a
They're
point in
too
time.
controlling.
Yeah, Apple's just stupid. Like I've said it from the beginning, I don't like them. I think it's cool the innovation that they have, but they're so like it's Apple's way, and if you don't want to apply by our rules at all, and if we don't like you, we won't allow you in, which is really stupid because they own such a big giant share in the phone industry and the tablet industry, and they're just being so controlling. It's almost monopolizing. It's stupid. my opinion.
Monopolization.
They just do a really good job at like kicking out competition in any way, shape, or form, and that's not
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
I think
So-
I addressed this on a previous podcast, but yeah, that just reminds me yet again that when I had my my iPod, I couldn't charge with third-party chargers because they're like, we reject this peasant electricity.
Peasantricity.
We only want premium tricity.
Yeah, premium tricity. It's kind of funny because Apple is using their own stupid charging cables, and it's not until the new iPhone 12 or whatever it is, they're going to like USB-C or something like that. It's taking them so long just to try and like go the same way as everyone else in terms of just charging.
Speaking of their USB-C thing, I saw a video and it was like, "Hey guys, look! Apple said that they're being super convenient, and they're going to switch over. And they said there's so many power bricks from all those other USB cables that they're not going to provide power bricks anymore. But they're switching to USB-C, so you're going to have to buy their power brick separately in order to make it work.
No, I mean, you can still use their old power bricks.
No, because it's USB-C, so you can't use it anymore.
Wait. Are they still...
So, like, do I have one right here?
Hold on, I'm confused.
I have one right here. Just a second.
Because, wait, does Apple use USB to Lightning or whatever it is?
So
USB
it's still
to Lightning.
USB on the one end. But they're switching it to USB-C. But they're like, there's so many of these out there that we're not going to provide this anymore. But now that you are switching to USB-C, you have to switch your power brick. So you have to buy this separately instead, because they're not going to provide it because there's too many in the world.
Why would they sell a phone that doesn't have the actual charging mechanism used? Oh my gosh!
Because this
I
way,
swear, people buy
you
that
have to
phone,
buy a separate
they're
power brick.
literally the smoothest brained people I have ever heard of.
It's so dumb.
I hate
They're like, we
Apple.
are saving the environment by not providing these because you already have them. But then you switch what end is going in. They either have to buy yet another Apple dongle or a new Apple power brick.
Well, my question is like, even though they're going to USB-C, does that mean that... Because from what I understand, they're changing just the charging port that goes into the iPhone. So it's not that crappy Lightning, whatever it is. It's like actual, like I could get a new Google Pixel and I can use that charge or that cable to charge an iPhone. I wonder though if Apple's going to keep the USB to the new USB-C or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? That's why they're not giving you a new power brick.
Probably.
Okay.
That's my guess. Because if they were changing it to where it's just a totally different thing that you had to plug into the outlet, it wasn't the original USB port, it was a different port, and then they're just giving you the cord but not the brick, then that's really scummy. But I don't think they would do that. I mean, it's Apple.
I don't know. I mean, it's Apple. They're pretty darn scummy.
Yeah, I freaking hate Apple, dude. They suck.
They take off the aux port of the iPhone, around the iPhone 7, iPhone 8, or whatever,
Oh
and
yeah.
expect you to have to use their proprietary headphones.
Yeah, freaking. It was so funny when they did that simply because of the fact that, like, who wanted to spend $200 on a pair of headphones? Because the technology for wireless headphones, Bluetooth wireless headphones, was so new that you were literally buying a broken product simply because of the fact that, like, you could still, like, there were just so many problems with them, at least early on. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but now there's the version 2 Apple AirPods.
That's
just me,
totally
dude?
worth it. Or
do you guys like the look of the AirPods?
no.
I think they look like dog
Not
crap.
even a
Like,
little
why
bit.
would you have some big old giant toothpick looking thing hanging from your ear?
Like, I feel like the whole point of being wireless is that you don't have anything hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're just like, hey, you can just have them without the wire. I'm like, but it's still there.
Like, I got
could go
Google's,
bungee jumping, but make
like,
them
I got
wireless.
Google's Pixel Buds, and, like, I mean, the battery life sucks on these things, but, like, they're small enough to where they just pretty much fit right into your ear and you don't really notice it. They're a little bit bulky in terms of, like, how thick they are, but that's because of the touch controls. It kind of helps having a big surface in your ear, but
Yeah, no, I mean, at least have one that's bigger to where you can control your audio interface directly from the earbud, but
yeah.
I mean,
I was
The only thing
using things like that where it's just a little bud, but since I'm listening to it at work all day, I switched to these because these are like a 22-hour battery life.
That makes sense.
And so, like, I like
Yeah.
having these now because I don't have to try to charge them, like, on all my breaks.
Yeah. The one thing that I really like about having just, like, completely wireless headphones is that there's no cord, there's nothing around your neck. That, I think that's what I like, is just having that, like, almost seamless
freedom.
audio. Yeah, the freedom. That's my favorite part about them. The only thing that I wish the Pixel Buds would change is the battery life. Like, like, the case itself can charge each bud like 3 times in its life, or, in its power cycle or whatever it is. But, like, the battery life for each headphone is like less than 4 hours. It really sucks.
Yep.
But it comes with the whole Google Assistant thing, and so it's always listening and always on. So it kind of makes sense, but not really.
Oh, yes, I love spyware.
Yeah.
I
Bruh.
too
Always
enjoyed
listening.
freedom.
Android is just simply better. Like, change my mind. Apple's too constricting.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't want the
100%.
things. I usually turn off like my Google Assistant and stuff because I don't like the always listening, because it's not just listening for commands. It's like, what ads are you going to get today?
So
Yeah, no,
you're
definitely,
saying
like-
you want to turn Siri? Or do you have Siri on right now, or do you have Siri off?
I don't have Siri at all.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have an iPhone. He's not
I
an
have-
idiot.
Oh, I thought you had an iPhone. I'm sorry.
No, I have a S8.
Oh, I thought you were an iPhone pleb.
Nope.
Nah,
Nope.
I've also got the S9 and turned Bixby off the moment that I got the phone in my hands.
Yeah,
I did too. I
Bixby's a
switched
scam.
the button to open my camera, and it's actually really convenient now.
Like, it's just an extra button on my phone that gets absolutely no use.
Mine does ever since I switched it to camera, but still very seldom because usually I forget that I have that button.
Fat rip.
But
Oh,
I like it more than
okay.
Bixby.
Hold on. Before we move on, I just want to put this in. This is really funny. You guys should start watching the show Chris Lee Knows Best. It's the stupidest, most funny reality show you'll ever watch. That's my soap thing. My thing. I'll step off.
What?
What's
It's
it
called. It's called Chris Lee Knows Best. It's on Peacock right now.
on?
Oh my
Man.
gosh, it is so funny. Like,
It's
Ugh.
on Peacock.
it's so funny.
It's on that.
Pe-
It's on that
Peacock's great.
MSNBS, SCNBC stuff. I'm gonna stream it all day
I
long.
mean, it's free.
So good. I was gonna say you can get Peacock for free, and then the only reason you would ever need to pay for it is like if you want to watch soccer or something, or like live sports. And they don't even have all the
So-
sports, which sucks. But
So Dan's gonna invest in it eventually when soccer season rolls.
no,
around.
I actually. Well, I mean, soccer season's going right now, but I actually have the premium version because I have Xfinity, and through my Xfinity, I get Peacock for premium for free.
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get it for free with your ISP provider or whatever.
Yeah, that's the only reason I have it, and that we used it. Yeah. It's kind of cool because like for October they're doing all the Harry Potters, so you can watch all the Harry Potters. So my wife and I blazed through them in like a week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dan, why didn't you invite me over?
That's what my little brother said. But no, it's such a cool video streaming app simply because it's like it's got all these movies and TV shows, and then you can watch like live. Well, I shouldn't say live. It's like pre-recorded live news. So that's really neat, and you can watch it from all around the world. I sometimes watch like Sky Sport or Sky News, which is like Britain's news. It's so cool. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the topic that we were originally talking about?
So we were talking about Dan's
The
lack of
xCloud
respect for
being on
people's
iPhones.
products.
Shut up. We weren't talking about that. Dan's got.
Hey, you said original.
I was talking about our original first topic.
So, anyways,
it was
we were
it
talking
was
about
Xbox. Apple and Xbox and
Yeah.
streaming.
So what are your guys' opinions on that? Like,
That's what got
Should
us
they
to
then-
here is our opinions on that.
no, like do you guys think they should have been able to do that from the start, or do you
Yes.
think Apple was correct in saying that no, you guys can't stream games on our service because we want all the money from it?
When it comes to Apple's roadblocks, they're hardly ever correct.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
I will say this. I think that if Apple was to give a legitimate reason for not allowing the thing on it, the Game Pass or whatever it is, let's just say like if Apple was trying to create their own and they didn't want it on it, that makes sense. But if they're literally blocking it because they don't want Microsoft to have some sort of foothold on the iPhone, then that's illegal, in my opinion. You shouldn't be able to block something just because you don't want it, because it has the potentiality or the potential to hinder some sale somehow for you. Like if you're trying to stop competition on your platform because you're afraid of another platform taking over, I don't feel like you should be able to do that, because then it stops growth.
And in this case, they wouldn't have been able to create their own anyways because it's literally Xbox games being streamed.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I think it's just some sort of stupid Apple ploy, like, oh, we just don't want to work with you. I honestly think that's what it is, to be honest, to be like transparent. I don't think that they had any grounds to stop it, to ban it or not allow it.
Okay. Chance, what are your opinions? What do you think?
I mean, Dan pretty much just summarized exactly what I was thinking. I can't really say much else other than what he said.
Okay.
Tim.
So kind of to elaborate on that, I mean, the main reason I think they blocked it is because they couldn't get any proceeds from it. Because it's like an Xbox, like you pay Xbox for the game streaming service, and you can pay for that on separate platforms, kind of like Fortnite with their V-Bucks or whatever. You can pay for that on the separate platforms. So I feel like they blocked it initially because they couldn't get any profits from it.
Which kind of makes sense. But at the same time, if you're not going to allow that because you can't make any money off of it for whatever reason, I mean, like I'm trying to see it both ways. I just see it as a thing towards like, nah, we just don't want it because we don't make money. Like
exactly.
It because like here's the thing, like they don't necessarily need to do anything to really like help Microsoft. They could just be like, yeah, you know, if you create it and literally do everything, we'll provide you with like the API tools or whatever it is, then you go for it, like you have fun. But they literally just said like, no, like we're done, like we're not going to do that. So that's you see what I'm trying to say? Like there's some sort of what's that word? Animosity, is that the right term? Maybe about it, and that's not what I don't feel like that's necessarily legal.
I mean, it's their
Also,
platform; they can do whatever they want. But I don't know. I mean, I see it as like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's their platform. If they don't want to lose out on money, I feel like that's their prerogative.
I mean, they're losing out on money either way because all you have to do is download an application.
Yeah,
that's about it. And if it's a free application, they're not making any money unless there's ads being rolled during the application or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I guess I just kind of go back to the whole thing with Epic and Apple and like just how they're both just stupid. I don't know. I'm starting to just kind of like I just hate Apple, honestly. Like I really don't like them, and so I'm just against them, which is definitely not the right thing to be. Like I shouldn't be like that. But I'm just kind of
like
looking
your
at
face.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just kind of looking at it as those like, why is there like, even though you might not be making money off of it, like there are so many people who want this, you're then going to have to make them buy another product just to, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid. I agree with Chance in saying it's their platform. They can do whatever they want. I have said that from the beginning. I just find it wrong that you would block something like this. I just think it's stupid.
Don't you think those are kind of contradictory statements?
I mean, kind of yes and kind of no. Like, I can see why they did it, but I think it's dumb. Like, I really don't understand. Like, if they came out with a legitimate statement as to say, like, oh, we didn't want it because of, you know, we're trying to work on our own thing, or, you know, we didn't want it because of whatever reason, and we can actually figure out like a legitimate reason as to why they would do it, then of course, then it, you know, you can kind of figure it out from there. But I honestly think it's just they're not letting any sort of competition in, which kind of goes against everything, like all the laws that are in place, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong in saying that. I have to do my research on it. But I know that there's like there's a thing going on right now to where Google is going to go into some like lawsuit or whatever for buying Fitbit because they're trying to crush competition. So if Apple's not allowing any sort of competition in any way, shape, or form and excluding it from their entire iOS, then it's, in my opinion, kind of like blocking out any sort of competition.
Like, you talking about monopolizing?
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of where I stand by the whole thing. Like they're trying too hard to monopolize, I think. And this is just kind of like a small little hint of it.
So do you guys think that like specific hardware things should start letting you download from different websites and stuff, and possibly allow for the like malicious malware or whatever, like, or like whatever. So like, do you think PlayStation should allow other stores on their platform being able to buy like Xbox games or whatever, or whatnot, or what?
See, I feel like that's a little different because it's Sony versus Microsoft. You know, like they've always been in competition. You know, there's different rights and stuff. Apple's a little different because they're not like some sort of game development kind of thing. They're literally just Apple. They make technology. You see,
Well, they
like
make the hardware and the software, and they only allow specific software on their systems.
I guess I don't
So,
know.
do you think that? I don't know. I mean,
I see what you're saying. I guess I just don't have a good
yeah, no,
answer
like,
to it. I
like,
think it's just
I
honestly,
don't know.
I just don't like Apple. I really don't.
I don't blame you. I don't like Apple either.
Like I said, I think they're really good in terms of innovation, but it's just things like this, you know, and the whole Epic thing. You know, it's like it's their platform; they can do what they want. I understand that, but I also am just like, why are you doing this? Why are you creating so much just like annoying news and like controversy and stuff? Why can't you just work with other companies and try and figure something out rather than just saying no, we don't want it? I guess it's just where I stand on it, but I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's the wrong way to look at it.
It just reminds me of like the Mr. Krabs. I like money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apple, why don't you allow Microsoft on your platform? I like money.
Yeah. Yeah.
It also reminds me of like my nieces and nephew. If one of them owns a toy but they're not playing with it, sometimes another one will go and grab the toy. And they're like, "Hey, you can't play with it. It's mine." It's like, "But you weren't using it." So what's the problem? There's no actual
Yeah.
problem. It's just that it's theirs.
Yeah. I think that's a decent analogy.
It's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's their
there's
toy.
no other real reason. It's just it's mine.
Yeah. You know, it's greed, if
Corporate-
anything.
Corporations just make me want to commit sewer slide.
Sewer slide?
That
What the
sounds
heck?
disgusting.
You can't say that.
I can and I will. I'm going to slide down some sewers.
I
All
love
right, Tim, you
sewers
have a good time
and
doing that.
slides.
So,
I will.
Xbox also did some other changes. They made it so that you can do Xbox 360 cloud saves are now free for all players. And before this, that feature was locked behind an Xbox Live Gold account.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone explain what that
Okay.
is?
I
So
don't.
cloud saves.
Do you know the whole
Cloud
reasoning behind
saves
it?
are gold like wall, or the gold paywall or what? What
Yeah,
am I explaining?
so here so pretty much what happened is Microsoft wants to try and get everyone caught up to this generation. You know, they want to say, hey, if you want to play all the new games and stuff, what we're going to do is if you want to play, if you're coming from the 360 even, you know, you didn't want to get the Xbox One because honestly it really wasn't that great, but you know, you're still on the 360 and you want to move up to this upcoming current or new generation, what they're going to do is instead of saying, oh, you have to buy gold membership to then upload all your saves to the cloud, we'll just allow you to upload all your saves to the cloud. So then if when you go on to the new generation, you can just take all your 360 games. So then everything is together. So it's pretty much just like trying to encourage them to, you know, kind of move on so then they can play, you know, newer games, but then everything is still there. So you don't have two different consoles.
Okay.
It sounds like everything's trying to catch up with Steam.
Yeah,
With
no
the
kidding.
Epic Store. Having
it's
cloud
almost like
saves
they
for
want
free.
to make people happy.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to establish a decent customer base. Wow.
What a foreign concept.
Customer
I mean, it is a foreign-
relations?
It is a foreign concept for at least Microsoft.
What?
Jeez.
I mean, Xbox Live Gold paying for stuff.
I will. I mean, I will say.
for online services that should be free.
True. Well, the thing is that gold necessarily is not its own thing. The Games Pass is now gold. So, I mean, it kind of is, it
Yeah,
kind of
no,
isn't.
like-
But
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't paid for gold in like 4 months, and for some reason, I can still play my games online. So
nice. I would
Nice.
definitely check to see if you're paying for the Games Pass.
no, I mean everything comes out of one bank account. So, and I
Huh.
haven't had anything drawn out.
I wonder if that
Unexpected
means that it's
listing.
free now.
They already
I don't know.
they said like 2 months ago that they weren't going to make it free.
Maybe it's in
Uh,
some weird transition phase.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I like it. So don't
I mean,
tell
of course
anyone
you
about
do.
it. Pat,
So
that
don't-
includes you.
Don't tell anyone about it. That's why we're going to post this literally everywhere.
Shut up. We're not posting this episode. Shut up. Grant, cut this out.
Cut this part of this out.
I had a chance. I had a chance moment. Cut it out.
In other news, a little bit off of Xbox, but still related. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare update for this week was the Haunting of Verdansk. It's a Warzone event and more. I played a little bit today, and I got scared out of my mind.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty creepy. They got like Leatherface and Jigsaw and a few other scary figures.
Yeah. So they've got 3 new operators, and those look scary, but like those aren't what freak me out. So some of what they changed, I was just playing Warzone, is that you're playing at night, no matter what game mode you play in, and in like when you're going around, and if you see like houses, those houses, if you look in the windows, have like ghosts moving through them, and that's pretty creepy.
Oh, that's creepy.
And you're already playing at night,
That's
so you're
creepy.
like, okay, this is a little weird. If you go into big buildings like hospital, the ghosts will walk around you and like they'll like just pass by you. They're super creepy.
That
And
is really creepy.
they added random jump scares in loots. So like as you're looting buildings and looting the crates, sometimes this like ghost figure will just cover your screen and make
Nice.
creepy noises.
Now, okay, so that was going to be my one question. Does the jump scare make creepy noises? Because if you're playing with
Yes.
no audio, like I do most of the time, jump scares really don't do anything to me. Because if I'm not listening to the audio, usually they play like a super loud noise or whatever right off the bat to get
Yeah.
you scared, along with a image that you're not expecting. But if you take one of those 2 things away, usually it doesn't scare you. So
Yeah, so it
Nice.
does do
Nice.
both. It has like the sudden noise and this ghost figure that just covers your entire
Wait.
screen. And it's
well, you see here,
I got
Brandon,
pretty spooked.
I don't play with audio. I don't play with audio, so it probably
Why don't
won't
you play with
spook me
audio?
as much? Because
Yeah, why don't you play with audio?
I'm too good for audio. I don't
Oh,
have PC.
that's not,
is that
that's not true.
is that the case?
I don't have PC right now, you jerks.
I
You
guess
still
you're
have
right,
audio
yeah.
though, like through
Shut up.
even before I had PC. I
Yeah,
still played with audio while I was on Discord.
If I want to play with earbuds underneath my headphones so I can listen to you
I didn't
jerks.
do that either. Like,
You jerks.
I'll tell you what I did, and it seems pretty simple. Is that I had Discord open, whether it was on my phone or on my laptop, and just on, and then I had my Xbox headset on, and I could hear the Discord, and I could hear the game.
No, I didn't mean to click that, Rip.
What did you do?
You end this-
I
you clicked end.
No, I did not click that. I clicked on Premiere Pro by accident, and it's pulling it up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Premiere Pro.
Everybody loves
One thing
Premiere
that I
Pro.
do like about the Haunting of Verdansk is that they put a special item in each area of the map. It's like hospital, downtown, wherever you go. There's one item per area, and if you collect all of them, you get like a special prize. So that's pretty neat. It's sometimes charms, stuff in the barracks, stickers, sprays, gestures. Just a
Okay.
bunch of little things that they just kind of threw in there just for funsies.
I love funsies.
They also had a few new game modes. I haven't played the Modern Warfare ones. Actually, I haven't played any of the new game modes. But in Warzone, there is a zombie royale where you basically, when you die, you turn into this zombie that has power-ups. And I saw one little TikTok clip of this guy that basically just, like, almost a teleport launch up to the top of a roof. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I want to try it.
A teleport
Guys.
launch.
Guys, what does this game mode sound like?
It sounds a
Die,
lot
you
to
become a
me.
zombie.
Sounds a lot to me like what was that game? Apex.
With Revenant
Yeah.
last year? Man.
I loved that game mode, by the way.
I
That was
did
pretty
Maybe
fun.
I
too.
like this.
Yeah, but that requires me to actually go update Modern Warfare.
You know
And
what's
actually
weird is that
play
my computer
Warzone.
was off all day, and when I like turned my computer on and went to play, I didn't have to update. So I'm not sure when my computer updated it, but okay.
Yeah,
To
that's a
be
good
honest,
question.
though, I don't think Chance has updated his Modern Warfare since Season 5.
No, I updated it to season 6.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I
it
just-
probably shouldn't take you too long.
I just never, loaded it up. Because that requires, effort.
True, actually. I only just recently installed season 6 because I was like, whatever. I don't even care. I think I played Warzone maybe for like 3 or 4 hours. That's about it. I still have I'm still good at multiplayer. That's all that matters.
I'm still good at multiplayer.
I mean, I'll be
that's all
playing.
that matters.
I'll be playing a lot more Warzone until I get all of the Halloween items found. But other than that, and that's really the only reason for me to do it.
There's only 2 Halloween items that I care for. It's the watch and the cleaver, and that's about it. Everything else can just do its own thing.
Can
That's
go
fair.
away.
Yeah, it can get deleted, put in the recycle bin.
I also want a
Permanently
bunch of the
delete.
items that are in the new operator bundles, but to get all of the items, I'd have to buy all the bundles, and that'd be $74, $72.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
Grant,
And
just
I don't
make
wanna
that
pay.
streamer money already.
I mean, I could make that TikTok creator fund money if more people would see my videos. Like a lot
Bro,
more people.
Bro, where's that
Grant, I will
OnlyFans
literally
account?
I will literally just watch your videos all day long for you if you pay me like a third.
No.
I will literally be a view bot for you. This is also being cut out of the final draft.
See, you being a view bot though doesn't get me 1,000 followers, and you have to have at least 1,000 followers before you can start getting into creator fund.
Grant, why aren't you popular yet?
I mean, I dressed up like a girl. I
You know what? Screw
I
it.
went
Dan,
to a Starbucks
Dan,
and
how
tried
many
to pay with
followers you got
fake
on
money.
TikTok?
I don't use TikTok anymore. I got tired of it. I got bored.
Dan, how many followers did you have before you got bored?
Close
Over
to 4,000.
3,000.
Okay, well then get back on TikTok. I'm gonna view farm you
I'm good, thanks.
for a third.
Maybe I'll try and make a resurrection in some sort
How's
of body.
Well, I want to kind of reel it back a little bit because when you guys said Microsoft, it brought up something that I remember reading about yesterday. Is that freaking? Did you know that Bethesda originally was going to go to EA to get bought out by them? Yeah.
Really.
That
I
sounds
mean,
bad.
either way, Bethesda would have gone to a different company to die. Usually, Microsoft's software goes to either die, like most of all.
You
their
mean
other
like
software that
Rareware?
they passed. Yes,
Goodness.
Rareware.
Remake
Is there
Donkey
any
Kong 64.
Where's
Yeah,
Kong?
remake Donkey Kong 64 and put it on what? The Switch?
Yeah.
On the Xbox.
They can't put it on the Xbox. Donkey Kong is a Nintendo property.
It's a rare title, though.
Not anymore though.
It's a rare title, but a Nintendo property.
So, well, here's the thing. I mean, like, the thing is that if you have Steve on the Switch, Steve is part of.
Yeah, Steven
Like-
Smash.
Here's the thing.
I got to
like,
play as Steve.
Xbox and Nintendo are already like talking and stuff. If Microsoft
know.
is chill with Steve being on Nintendo, I highly doubt that Nintendo wouldn't be like, no, we won't allow Donkey Kong. Like, let's be honest.
I got to
It's-
play as
it's
Steve. I played as the
now.
Enderman skin of Steve, and he was a trash character to play as.
I mean,
He can't be that bad.
Thing.
I won't say anything right now. I'll
One
say
of the
something
worst
that's
characters I've ever played in Smash.
I've
He
heard that he's
can't
really
be that bad.
I heard he's pretty bad.
I've heard
I've
that
heard-
he's different.
I've heard
He-
nothing but
I've
praise.
heard that I've heard that you have to play him different than every other Smash character that you know to date.
Chance, to me it sounds like
So that's
you haven't heard anything but hype, not necessarily praise.
No, because one of the main YouTubers I watch who does Smashes a lot, he has a ton of fucking fun playing with Steve.
I've heard that it's fun in like a party sense, like if you're just messing around. But in terms of like anything competition, he's just really bad because it takes too long to do things. Is from
I mean, to
what
be
I've
fair,
heard.
to be fair, in Smash 4, how long did it take for Mega Man to become?
Wow, Mega Man wasn't that competitive though. That's the thing.
Mega Man wasn't that competitive, but I mean, until later in the game's life cycle.
Using
Didn't
they
one
give him a
of
bunch?
using one of Steve's abilities, I literally killed myself on accident.
I mean, to be fair, Grant, you're Grant.
Steve literally drove himself off the edge
To
of a
be
cliff.
fair, Grant.
You're Grant.
To be
Off the
fair,
edge of a
Grant,
cliff.
you're Grant. Grant,
Off the edge of a cliff.
Grant,
Grant.
Grant, you
Grant
drove
is
him
about to go off the edge of a cliff. Not just Steve.
Grant, you drove him off the edge of a cliff.
I can understand that.
Steve
yeah.
didn't.
Steve didn't do it. Grant did it.
Steve's
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
boy.
It's like when Tim plays Wario, he drives him off the edge of the cliff with the motorcycle. But when Tim plays Bowser, he just repeatedly kills Dan over and over and over and over and over again until
Bowser's
Dan
side.
rages.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I'm
Dan's
literally
like,
just
"We
a
gotta
meme punching bag.
Dan's like, we gotta run this back until I win.
I gotta run it back until I can fight you without Bowser sighting me.
Let's see, how long did that take, Dan?
Too freaking long.
How much did you hate me in the car by the end of the night?
100%
At around
hated
2
you.
a.m.?
100%
At around
hated
2
you.
a.m., driving back to our hometown. Dan, I love you.
Shut up, Tim.
Something I'd say if I didn't hate you so much.
Jeez.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
In some less fortunate
Yeah.
news, there's a company called Rolling Video Games in Massachusetts, and they have basically their business is that they have a bus, I believe, a bus or trailer thing that they just have filled with video game like stuff, and they woke up to find out that it was robbed.
It's no
Yeah.
bueno.
That sucks.
Now,
Yep.
are these guys streamers, or what do they do
No,
for a living?
so-
Make video games?
Like
or
that's
what?
their living, is renting out this trailer.
Yeah. So basically, what it was is it was a big like trailer that like a regular like truck trailer, and it was modified to have TVs, video game consoles, and all like video games. And what they did was they basically rented it out for parties. And they wake up. They wake up, I believe, one morning, and the thing had been broken into, and 90% of their inventory was stolen.
Now, did they have any of this stuff insured, or
That I do not know.
because if they didn't have it insured, that's their own fault.
Well, because they say that it's basically going to make it to where their business can no longer operate as a business.
So then they didn't have it insured.
Well, then
I don't
I
know.
guess
Either way, it's not 100% their fault. I mean, people could just decide not to be trash people. That would be great.
I
if
mean,
people just
it's-
weren't
it's-
horrible.
Okay, so it's not 100% their fault. But if they didn't have their stuff insured, I mean, it's a lot their fault. Like it's directly
Yeah.
a 50-50 at that point, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with Tim. I'm with Tim on
If
that
they had
one.
their stuff, if they had their stuff insured, they could get paid back for all the stuff that they lost, right? So they could continue to make a living. But if they didn't have it insured, and the stuff got stole, and they knew that it wasn't insured, I mean,
Yeah, because I mean, like, you have to look at it as like it's if it's a business, you need to have some sort of like safeguard in case if something was to happen. Like it really sucks. That their trailer got broken into, and I'm not trying to say that like
definitely, it definitely sucks for them. I mean, I feel for them. Like,
Yeah.
I hope the video game community can come out and definitely help these guys.
yeah, it's just really unfortunate that they
But-
didn't have any insurance to cover their butts in case if this was to happen.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
do we know if they had
also
insurance
don't
or not?
know. Yeah,
Okay,
the
so
article is
if
very
they had
short. At least the one that I'm looking at.
Okay, so if the article is short and they don't have insurance, I feel bad for them. I really do. Like it, nobody should ever have anything broken into and stuff stolen from them. Like no matter who you are, like people should just not be trash. People should not steal from you.
Yeah,
But it's also at that point you should, if you have valuables, you need to insure them.
yeah,
Yeah. Especially
In
if it's
life,
for
that's what it-
especially if it's for a business and a way of living.
hmm It's like if you were to go out and start a landscaping business, you need to make sure that you have insurance for your business. So just in case that moment that like your lawnmower kicks up a rock and breaks a customer's window, you need to be able to pay for that window.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as I'm looking at this, they were probably insured, because either they used the same name as this other thing, or they were part of a franchise. And if they were part of a franchise, they were most likely insured.
But then why would they go on to say like this could possibly ruin the business then?
I mean, if people were breaking into my video game trailer, I wouldn't want to do it anymore. I'd be like, what the frick? Like, I can't just
Yeah,
keep doing
because
this.
to bounce back from that would have to be really hard too.
Yeah, because then you're considered pre-existing liability or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That
It's like
yeah.
It's like if you have health insurance and you have diabetes or something, the health insurances are like,
Yeah.
we kind of don't want to cover you, but we kind of have to. But
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any changes in the laws, we don't have to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just stupid. People need to stop trying to steal to make money. I mean, if you need money, go get a job.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just that's the simplest way
This
to put
is
it.
Tim. Tim earns his money. Be like Tim.
I do earn my money.
That's what I just said.
Like seriously, if you don't make money, get a job. It's not that hard. Go work for a fast food restaurant. Even if you're like, I don't know, like
Yeah, I mean,
go do some form
go be a
of
TikTok
money
creator.
making. Go be a TikTok creator. Like if you're entertaining, go make TikToks. If you
that's
know how to
probably my
flip a
problem.
burger, go work for McDonald's. Like if you know how to sell stuff, go work retail. Or
Yeah.
go work in a car lot. Just there's lots of ways
something.
to make money legitimately. Just don't steal from other people. Don't be a trash human being.
Jerk. Yep. Yeah. I hate trash people.
It's like being a homewrecker. If you know the dude's got a boyfriend, don't sleep with him.
But Tim, you're asking me to be morally
Dad,
sound?
don't sleep with her.
That's funny.
I should be a TikTok on this subject too, where I was like, "Hey, don't be an idiot.
We're all
if
bored
it's that
with-
hard for you to not cheat on someone, break up with them. You don't want to be with them anyways."
Shut up, Grant. You already made a TikTok on this.
That's what I just said. I just made a TikTok on this and said what I said.
Oh, I heard you say I should have made a TikTok on this.
That's what I heard too. I just didn't say anything.
Goodness.
See, Grant, enunciation is key.
You can watch it back on YouTube.
I already watched it on TikTok.
All right,
I forgot what
let's
I
talk
just
about
said.
games. Let's talk about games that are coming out this week, and then we will be done.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to be done. I want this to go
Chance.
on forever.
Tim,
Chance,
you're
you want to read
canceled.
them?
Yes, let me
Shut
go
up,
ahead and do
cancel.
that. All right, so so we got Amnesia Rebirth coming out on PS4 and PC on October 20th. We have The Guys, coming out on only PC October 20th.
Sorry about that.
We have Scourgebringer on Xbox One, Switch, and PC coming out to October 21st. We have The Disc Room, which on Switch on PC, which I don't know. That is kind of an odd name for a game.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. It must be a puzzle or something.
And we got some
Disc-
DLC coming out for anyone who cares. Pokemon Sword and Shield: The Crowned Tundra. We have
I'm so ready.
October 22nd on Switch. Tim, I know you're ready. Listen, I didn't even get the Iron Isle. I didn't even get the other one. So
It's all one payment.
I didn't even get it. So
I
yeah,
don't have it though.
the Red Lantern. I'm assuming that's like Marvel, right?
I would
They have
assume
the
so. I
Green
don't know.
Lantern. I don't know what the Red Lantern is.
on Xbox
feel
One,
like
Switch,
it
and
would-
PC, October 22nd. Go
I
ahead,
feel like
Tim.
you're all wrong because the Green Lantern is a DC property.
The
Okay, well the DC, you know what
okay,
we meant.
so the Red Lantern is not a superhero thing. It is a sled dog. It looks like Sled Dog Simulator.
Oh,
I mean,
well that's
I think I'd
significantly more
probably
mundane.
All I'm saying is, I think I would play that over a Green Lantern game. Not gonna lie.
True.
We got
Especially if it's anything like the movie.
We got Jetboard Joust on PC, October 23rd. Transformers Battlegrounds. Is this another freaking BR?
Probably.
I mean, it's Transformers, so probably not.
Okay, I'm sorry. If it's another Battle Royale, I would be very upset.
I mean, if battle royales keep coming out, I'm literally gonna off myself.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
It looks like some really crappy campaign type of thing. It's not a battle royale, but it just looks like a really poorly made campaign. Like
Okay,
a
so
super
I don't have to off myself in October.
Not yet. Not yet.
That
Tim.
has the graphics
myself
of the really
November.
old Jimmy
We'll
Neutron
find a
game.
reason. We'll find a reason.
Nuke myself November.
Yikes.
That's going on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on October 23rd.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And then that's
Is that
about
everything?
That's
I
it, yeah.
have another question for everyone. You'll each answer individually, and it's Dan. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Brandon, this is
With-
a stupid question. I'm done. I'm
with
just gonna
all
say
the
right
games
now,
coming
I
out
am
this
not
fall,
giving you a second
Which
chance.
one is everyone planning on getting or looking forward to the most?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Pokemon DLC.
It's not a game coming out this fall. That's a DLC.
It's a DLC for a game.
It was literally part of the. It was literally part of the games releasing this month or week or whatever. I don't
The
care.
word this week.
It actually is this week. It comes out in 2 days.
Yeah, no, I thought it came out on the 22nd.
Yeah, that's in 2 days.
Shut up, Dan. I didn't realize today was the 20th. Shut up. All my days have been mixed up since I've got coronavirus. Shut up.
True.
Shut your face. Oh
Eat my
goodness.
booty.
Well,
Eat my short.
does anyone have any
Eat
good
my
news?
shorts.
Good news.
Nope.
Not really.
I don't have any good news, but I have some sad news. I mean, my sad news is this might be my last Tuesday and or Friday
Until
because
what?
I picked up a second job until I am able to come back. I don't
Oh.
know.
What?
I picked up a second job and it's from 7 p.m.'s my time until like 12 a.m.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, oof is right.
I mean, it is what it is. I
Yikes.
need to make
It is.
need
what
to make
it
some sort of
is.
income.
Yeah.
You need to make some sort of bank.
Income is important. Gotta get that.
I need to be able to
cash
pay
money
rent.
flow.
I need to be able to pay rent. I need to be able to build my new PC. I need to be able to just do a lot of things, and money tends to help.
Life is
I get that.
expensive.
Yeah, it is, especially when you have coronavirus and you've been out of work for like a month.
You should be able to apply for some sort of thing though for the coronavirus.
That's why.
Unemployment.
That's why I picked up a second job, Dan.
Wait,
Remember what Tim said? If you need money,
That's
work.
why I got a new job. That's
No,
why I got
I'm
a new
saying
job.
though, like I'm saying though that like you should be able to apply for. There's like a specific like
Yeah, no,
coronavirus unemployment.
I know that there's a specific coronavirus
Tim
unemployment,
doesn't
but
believe in
I'm
welfare.
pretty sure. I don't. I literally don't believe in handouts. Like, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna work for it.
I mean, that's what I had, but it was rough up here. I had to get on that because I literally couldn't get out of the house to get a job.
I mean,
But no, I mean it's a little different where you are. That's all. But
that's fair. I mean, that
Yeah.
is definitely fair. I mean, you live in a more populated area where it's harder to get a job.
yeah,
I live in a very unpopulated area where it's super
Still-
freaking easy to get a job, where people are literally freaking hiring out the wazoo and people don't want to work.
Applied needs like 14 people just from my department.
I mean,
I hated working at Applied.
They're about to need 15. That's all I'm saying.
How much you make an hour, Grant?
14.
The only way you can get to it though is through LC staffing, if I remember right.
I mean, that's easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought I would hate going through a staffing agency, but I mean, it's been literally the same, and I haven't had to talk to LC staffing at all.
Okay, I'm gonna take this upon myself. We're done. We're not good. we should. If we want to keep talking about this, we should at least do it off.
Offline.
Thank you everyone for being here.
Fair enough.
Sorry that we missed last Friday, but we are here, and we are here the next time that we stream as well, whenever that is. I'm not gonna make any promises anymore.
Yeah, I won't be here on Fridays moving forward. Just so everyone knows, I won't be here on Fridays. So
yeah,
it's an oof, though.
It's a big old oof. But
I need more days to rest. I took too much.
We might need to talk after stream.
Then let's talk after stream.
Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.
See you later.
Bye.